Alcohol and sport have had a traditional combination. This dates back to the early 16th century and continues until today. Alcohol provides the most sponsorship and revenue for most sporting clubs and competitions around the world. Without alcohol, many competitions and teams would cease to exist. However, there are also issues surrounding the moral guidelines by the use of alcohol as sponsorship. In the pictures prior to this, we saw the many athletes which have been brought their games into disrepute by alcohol-related incidents. Following this, we'll watch Mark Cuban and his Dallas Mavericks celebrate in a bar, very rowdy, drunk, celebrating their championship win. The aforementioned athletes who got caught out intoxicated are examples of how alcohol sponsorships can be dangerous. Post-game, players are provided with cut price or free sponsors drinks, which can lead to heavy intoxication. The Dallas Mavericks are an example of that. As time goes on, alcohol sponsorship in sport is becoming increasingly prevalent. Most sporting teams or competitions now have an official drink. For an example, the 4X bitter being referred to as the official beer of the Queensland Maroons, and the official NRL website stating VB is the official beer of the National Rugby League, New South Wales Blues, and is a naming rights partner of the VB Kangaroos. VB is also a naming rights partner for the annual VB test, and that's just rugby league. Whilst there have been arguments against alcohol advertisements during sporting events or depicting athletes, sporting organisations are constantly fighting to justify the use of alcohol companies as sponsors. For example, in Brisbane's Courier Mail in 2009, Cricket Australia came out and said that eliminating alcohol sponsorship would lead to cuts in programs which facilitate active participation. Triple M reported in 2009, the year the Australian federal government attempted to ban alcohol sponsorship in sport, that if alcohol sponsorships were banned, $300 million would be sucked out of the sporting economy. This would lead to clubs spending less on the grassroots level of sport. Is this really conducive to a healthy Australia or a successful sporting environment for a proud sporting nation like Australia? Sports bosses have banded together in a bid to allow the continuation of alcohol sponsorship. AFL CEO Andrew Demetriou said it would cripple football. And Cricket Australia spokesman Peter Young said, the danger with a simplistic approach like let's ban alcohol sponsorship of sport is that all you can do is basically doing all you can do to damage sport. NRL boss David Gallop concluded with, our sponsors do a great deal of work promoting positive messages about responsible drinking, and anyone who suggests sport could simply replace their support with substantial financial hardship is mistaken. In conclusion, sports need alcohol companies, and alcohol companies need sport. Without each other, the other would suffer significant financial hardship. This is because sport does most of alcohol's promotion for it, whilst alcohol companies pay handsomely for such sponsorships.